Hey y'all, hopefully people can hear and see me. As usual, nothing wants to work for me. So, this is a total random IRL stream because I didn't stream yesterday and I'm full of fail. So, let me just throw a tweet out and we can get going. I'll throw a Fenquisitor cap out because, hey, Fen. So who's there? Hey Bumble, hey Lady Kadashing, how are you? Yeah, you can see and hear me. Awesome. Um, I don't have music going. I may try to find a thing, but I really don't want to set up um, my headset because I'm lazy. Oh, that was a loud noise. I'm not sure where that noise came from. Um, hey, thank you, Tom. Thank you so much. Yay. Thank you. It's been a month. Oh wow, it's been 2 months since I became a uh, what do you call it? Affiliate. Wow, I can word. I can really word, y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tom. I really, really appreciate it. So yeah, it's a chill IRL stream. Let's talk about stuff. What do you want to know? Um, Sorry for the phallic mic right in my face. Hey, Malevent. Words are overrated. Um, Cheers. A little bit of drink. What I am going to do is play some music. Let me know if you hear it. I'm going to try to find the Spotify stream safe music. I'm going to play it. Hopefully it is not too loud. Hey, thanks Sharif. How are you? Welcome. So yeah, this is a total chill stream where you can just talk. Oh wow, that's loud stuff. It's also hot here, so if I keep doing that, I turned it down, Bumble. It was really loud. Sharif. I turned it down. Is that better? Okay, I just turned down my overall volume on the computer. Yeah, bang my head so I can smack myself in the in the face of the mic. Hey Dre, how are you? You love the talk show. I've been out for 2 minutes. So yeah, today is 3 years since I first streamed on Twitch. Holy shit. So what's on your mind, y'all? I will throw a link in the chat. This is a Spotify stream safe playlist. You will get a content strike. Thanks, Trom. You will get a content strike if something you've streamed winds up on YouTube. And I found out today that there's apparently a 24-hour exclusivity clause where you should not share anything that you have done on Twitch on other places. Yay! Thank you, Sock Monkey. You're amazing. Thank you so much. UGR love. Hey, thank you so much, Lady Kadashing and Dre. How are you? Dre, I'm surprised your ears weren't burning. Malvin and I were just talking about you. If you would want to stream on the I Need Diverse Games Twitch channel. I cannot believe it's been freaking 3 years. So hair's going up. It's fucking hot. Affiliates, yeah. Lady Kadasha. I didn't realize it today. I literally just saw it when I was looking to see how the payouts work. That I've actually earned enough to get paid out. Yes, that's because you're awesome, Trip. Yeah, I checked my stats, and August 2nd was the first time I streamed. It may have been a short test stream, but that's what I did 3 years ago. I didn't stream again until October, I think, when Inquisition came out. So yeah. Oh, thanks for the bits, Bumble. Thank you so much. Yeah, you have to so, Sharif, you probably have to stream... Well, you have to stream a total of 500 minutes within 30 days. And have at least 50 followers, which I think you have. I'm pretty sure you have. Thank you for the bits, yay! So yeah, what is on your mind? Y'all, 12 folks are here. Let's talk, y'all. What do you want to know? Do you want to talk about streaming? Do you want to talk about podcasting? Do you want to talk about this week's Spawn on Me, which I returned as a guest host. Sharif was there. It was kind of hilarious, Sharif, when I was chatting with Khalif about something, and we were talking about that moment in the stream. Oh, thank you all so much. We were talking about that moment when Cicero talked about friend zone. Oh, thanks for the auto host, Gamertech. I know that y'all are gonna go live shortly, so thank you for the auto host. So for those watching at home, they can't see the chat. Okay, so the first question is from Tom. Any thoughts about streaming today as compared to 3 years ago? Better, worse, meh? I think it's better and the technology's improved. I think it has improved in that more people are streaming. It's not an elitist thing. It's not something that only someone with like a really, really good rig, etc. can do. And it's accessible to a lot more people. Like XSplit has Gamecaster, which literally you install it, it's plug and play. Thank you for the host, Tom. I appreciate it. So I think it's better that way. The meh is the harassment, unfortunately, and how people think that that's just Twitch, that's just how it is. And that's not how it should be. It should not be, oh, that's just how people are on Twitch. You're gonna get harassed if you're black, if you're queer, if you're out. That's not acceptable, and that should not be how streaming is seen, because a lot of people don't want to stream because of those reasons. So it's both meh and technologically, I think it's much, much improved, Tom. And I see your question, Dre. I will get to it next after I answer Trom's question. Trombonist asks, your panels you do about streaming and safety, is there anything that's really stuck in your mind or something you learned? Something that has stuck with me has been the things I never had to think about as a cisgender person who is streaming. You know, there's already a lot of bullshit when you talk about, you know, being queer, being black, being female, being a person of color and female. But doing those panels, especially at PAX and at GamerX, there are people who brought up the fact that I'm transgender. I'm worried about it. Oh, sure. I can't even hear the music anymore. So let me know how that is. I turned it down really low. And if it's too loud, I can turn it off. Okay, I turned down the music. Let me know how it is. And I can turn the music off entirely if it's way too loud. No problem, Trump. Because I can't hear it anymore, so that's what's weird to me. It's like, I can't hear it, but y'all can still clearly hear it. So, getting back to what I was saying, for people that are trans and worried about being on camera, worried about their voice, that's something I'm aware of, but I had not actively thought about it. Even though I've had people in my streams, and I'm sure some of you have been there in those streams where I get, well, what are you? Or I get asked if I'm male or female strictly based on my voice. It is Lady Kardashian. The thing is, I can't hear the music anymore. So I'm like, okay, it's loud. I'm gonna trust you. And so that's something I had to be aware of and think about as I talk about these issues, because there are people that, you know, rightfully fear being bashed, being doxxed, being what's the word, swatted. So that's something I've learned. And also that for some people, they really are looking to do this as a job, and they're coming into streaming looking at it that way. And so even though for me, even though I've been doing it now for 3 years, and with the affiliate program I can make money off of it, it's still not my full-time gig. It's not what I do to pay the bills, and I had to think about that too. Yeah, Sat Monkey. Oh, I know what you meant, Sat Monkey. So yeah, that's one thing that's really stuck out, is that I have to be aware, again, just like with all the diversity work I do, that there's so many issues that I'm either not aware of, that I don't think about because I'm cisgender, or that affect me, but they're not the bigger part of what affects me. So yeah, that's one thing I've learned from. What stands out the most to me, Dre, is is the community. Hey, Skyjack Legion, how are you? Hi, White Demon, how are you? Tell Tom to bring his ass in here if he's awake. What's occurred to me is the community that can come from streaming. Because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what would happen from getting online a couple times a week and sharing games that I love. I didn't realize that I would find friends and a community, and that it would turn into something where I look forward to it everywhere. So that's been a surprising thing, Dre. And the other thing is finding so many other gamers of color, so many other black gamers, because looking strictly at stats on Twitch and who gets promoted, who gets pushed out there, you would never know there's a lot of black people in the stream. I mean, we saw this when Twitch Uni Day happened. We saw this when Twitch Uni Day was promoted, and it really wasn't a lot of black folks. It was like the same two black streamers everyone kind of knows. So, that sense of community, that sense of being able to do something. Maybe, Sat Monkey, you never changed from a sub to me. And my sub emote is live. So you should be able to use it. So yeah, that's kind of what I've learned. Dre. Sharif's question. What gives you the energy to continue even on days when you're tired? It's hard, Sharif. Some days it's just, I have no energy other than gaming, so I might as well stream. Other times it's this, I don't know how to really phrase it well. It's knowing that sometimes a stream is someone's social place, and I'm not trying to make it sound like, oh, I'm so super important. But I know for some people, finding a friendly stream can be a place to come and hang out. Thanks, Diane. Diana, how are you? And thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. You all are awesome. Diana rocks. Yay, bits. All these bits will keep going to all of my upcoming travel. So yeah, it's hard, but you know, having a chill place, having a community where people can feel welcome and be happy and know that it's a safe place is what makes it worth it for me. Like when I stream and I'm just chilling, talking a bunch of shit, and knowing someone can come in here and not be harassed, that they can find a spot to just be with friends, that makes it worth it to go ahead and turn on the stream and do everything else. So, Cade is asking, do you feel pressure to be good at the games you're playing, or can you just let loose and let yourself have fun? Oh, I totally have fun. Anyone who's ever seen me drive in a game has seen how bad of a game driver I am, and if I got really, really angry about it or really upset, I would not be all, oh, I must be like top tier gamer and also talk and be entertaining. No, I would never stream. I am often bad at games that I play, so that's not a factor for me, Cade. Well, thank you, Sock Monkey. That's really sweet, and it means a lot. My game driving. Someone find the clip of me driving into the bayou, because that was grade A hilarity. Yeah, me driving in games, that's funny. That is too funny. And I know I sound raspy, I think because I've just been talking more than I've talked all freaking day. Yeah, since IRL, I'm having a little wine to celebrate. Next up is some Jack and Coke. Or not even Jack. Wait, what? You're not allowed to drive in video games? You must explain this, Cade. And then silly question. Do we want to do voice chat on Discord if anyone is on and wants to just do chat? Let's see if I can show that on stream. Hang on. Let me see if I can add a thing. So I'm gonna play this. Let me pause the playlist because it's 9 kinds of funny. Aw, Bumble. Thank you. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Ha ha.
Oh shit, 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 shit.
Oh, that was from the DLC.
No shit, Roxy, shut it.
Do you have the one where I literally drove in the bayou?
Shut it, Roxy, shut it. Right to the fucking moon, Roxy.
And it's weird because it's like, it's telling me I'm live,
shit,
and I know
shit,
I'm live.
Shit.
Oh, it keeps playing it over and over. Let me look at my
Roxy, shut
clips,
it.
hang on. Or is it gonna show me, nope, it's gonna show me my own stream, which is not what I wanted.
Oh shit, 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 shit.
More rednecks rolling in.
No shit, Roxy, shut it.
Car full of assholes coming up.
Shut it, Roxy, shut
Hang
it.
on. So I think it shows me all of the clips. So not clips I've created. Let's see. Why do I have clips of... Okay. Oh, this was hilarious. Because Fenris decided that apparently I needed to be, spritzed.
This is
It was
the one
very
that I actually
weird.
bought because I got like a birthday coupon.
Hang on.
I'm just like, what the fuck are you
This
doing?
is the one that I...
This is
Oh my God,
the one that I
Fenris!
actually
Stop
bought
spraying
because
your
I got, like, a
husband.
birthday coupon.
Sock Monkey Club this one.
What the fuck? I'm just like,
Oh
what
my
the fuck
God,
are you
Fenris, what the
doing?
fuck are you doing?
Oh,
Oh, it was paused. I'm like, why isn't he
Oh my
doing
god,
anything?
I'm howling. Oh my god, Fenris! Stop spraying your husband.
Oh my God,
What
that's
the
too
fuck?
funny.
Oh my god, Fenris, what the fuck are you doing? Oh my god,
This is the
I'm
shit
howling.
that happens in my game. Hang on. I know that I'm looking specifically where the one where I drove into the fucking bayou. Oh, here it is. This is the classic quintessential
look at the water,
me clip
though.
driving.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the by the weather effects in the game.
I'm like, it's so
'Cause
pretty.
That's really fucking pretty.
It's so,
And
the
I am
water
playing
effects
on
are so
console,
amazing.
so I'm just like kind of distracted by the way the weather looks in this game. Oh shit! Oh,
And then I
shit,
drove
shit,
into
shit,
the
shit.
bayou.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh my god, that was amazing. This is the greatest hits.
Oh wow! Look at the water though. Sorry,
Hey
I'm getting
Dimples, thank you
distracted
for
by
the host. Welcome.
By
I
the
was just
weather
like, what the
effects
fuck
in the
is he
game.
doing? Okay, what is
'Cause
this?
that's
Which one
really
is this?
fucking
That
pretty.
monkey? Hold on.
And I am playing on console, so I'm just like
Oh,
kind of distracted
when
by
you,
the way the weather looks in this game. Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit! Shit!
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Shit!
Oh, and I'm on camera. That makes it even worse. Oh my god, I almost fell out of my fucking chair. Oh my god, ow, I heard something laughing. Oh my god.
Oh, wow,
Ninja
look at
Pants,
the
sweet
water, though.
Jesus.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the
I think I
weather
heard
effects in the
something
game.
doing this fucking
because
thing.
that's really fucking pretty.
I think I
And
literally
am
heard
playing on
something
console,
laughing.
So I'm just like
It's just gonna
kind of
keep repeating,
distracted
I
by the
think.
way the weather looks.
But it's still funny.
Oh shit! Oh,
I
shit,
totally
shit,
forgot
shit,
I was on
shit.
camera. I forgot I was on
Oh,
camera when I
shit.
started cackling.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, ow, I heard something laughing. Oh my god. So let's add the
Oh
music
wow!
back.
Look at the water though. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the weather effects in the game. Cause that's really
Here,
fucking
I will
pretty.
give Sharif the chemical
And I
plant
am
zone.
playing on console, so
Oh, is it?
I'm just like kind of distracted.
Sorry. It's so low I can't hear it. So thank you all for telling me. The intense eyebrows. What cackling is this? Hold on. Oh, that when I shot everyone in Final Fantasy 12 or 15.
Sorry.
It was just
I'm
over
really
the top.
excited
I didn't need to do all that.
that.
So now it's just the greatest hits of my last 3 years on streams. Because that's what it's going to turn into. Sot Monkey has... Hey, Kalita Avo. Which one is this Sot Monkey? Oh my god, which one is this? I don't... Oh shit, there's no sound. Hold on.
Of my badge. Sock Monkey has saved several clips of my bad driving.
I don't remember this one. Oh yeah, me and my bad driving. That's 9 kinds of funny. Blowing shit up. Oh my god, we should just look at clips. Yes, it is my 3-year anniversary, Kalita. Hey, thanks, Sky Sullivan. How are you? Welcome. So we're just chilling, talking shit. You've got questions about stuff, throw them at me. We can talk about anything. Stuff I've got coming up is Gen Con. It is my first time ever going to Gen Con, and I'm also Industry Insider. Thank you. Yeah, 3 years of doing this shit. I never thought I would make it 3 years streaming. I thought it was straight up just going to be something I did while Inquisition was out, and here we are now. Paying people for graphics and doing this shit. Actually, I should put the chat on. Hold on. This is not the most put together stream. Let's see, chat will not actually... Chat, why are we not showing up? I know, right? Hang on, Oh, there's... The Twitch chat is missing. Inquisition's been out for, I should, yeah. Hang on one second, Trom. Oh, my Twitch, when did I delete the Twitch chat viewer? What the fuck? Hang on. Let me make sure I've got alerts up. Yeah, the alerts are there, Trom. It should show up. Donation, follow, host, sub, all should be in that upper left corner. More clips. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll show you more clips. I'm just trying to get Twitch chat to show up. Oh wow, hold on. There we go. Past is 100. Hang on. I can replay that donation. Haha. 1 second. That's what, Muxie is for. Yes, there it is. Thank you, Trom. I think we were looking at the clips, so I totally missed it. Thank you. I outpunned you. When did this happen? When did I outpun you, Trom? I didn't think that was possible. Okay, well, we will see more clips in a second. Sharif, let me just get the where the fuck is it? Alright, where's the clip? Oh, this. Oh my god. I forgot about this. Holy shit. I should just like go through and just play all of my clips.
If there's a lot of driving, I apologize if I'm not real attentive to the chat. Because as we discovered, oh, what the fuck? This is like Chicago driving. Yeah, let's cut across 4 lanes to make our exit.
I literally forgot about this.
Sorry.
Y'all talked all that shit about me and my driving, and I got there. Oh, cool. Thank you so much, Trom. Clip stream hype. That's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna watch clip stream. We could do that. I mean, if y'all have questions, like I said, I'm here bullshitting for a while. I didn't stream yesterday. I got caught up with stuff. I had some work to do because believe it or not, going and doing conventions is actually a lot of work. Oh god, here we go. Some monkey's just gonna keep coming up with clips, and that's all we're gonna wind up doing.
Sure.
What is this?
Sure. Oh god damn it.
And when the fuck did I have 43 people watching me play Mafia? Oh, Santana. Oh, this shit. Yes.
Holy shit.
I hated that mission so much.
Y'all saw me go in the...
I hated that fucking mission so much. Titan. Hi, Titan. How are you? Lady Kadashing. I don't think so, Sharif. It'll be interesting, to say the least. So, Lady Kadashing has a question. You have a favorite streaming experience so far? I'd say maybe... What was I playing that I had like over 100 viewers? There was something where I actually was on the front page of Twitch for a while as the top streamer in a certain game. It's fine, Sock Monkey, it's fun. Yeah, Mass Effect Andromeda on PS4. How's the music? Okay, that's what it was. I had like 120 something viewers. And I was like, what the hell? Yeah. There was also the day that the auto-follow app kicked in. And I got like almost 300 followers on one stream. And I really thought I was getting a about it. Sock Monkey 1110. That was weird. Why did it do... Oh, because of the dot. That's why. As in 3:30 last Sunday that just passed? What did you think, Kalita? Actually, let's talk about Andromeda. Because I think it's far enough gone where we can talk about it and hopefully Baylor heads will cool. And we can talk about Andromeda like adults. Does I feel a way about it? Ooh, hold on. Yeah. No, I need a paper towel. I've got a cup on my desk, and because it's hot, it is started sweating terribly. So I'm gonna throw up the BRB. I'll be right back. What do you mean, Lady Kadashing? You haven't finished the game? If you have not finished the game, we can keep it spoiler-free. We can just talk about it in very general terms. But if people want to discuss, we can actually talk about it in the Discord. Unless you just want to pop out and come back in like a half hour. Whatever the chat wants to do. This is your chat tonight. We are celebrating 3 years. Kind of whatever happens, happens. So, what do you all want to talk about? Oh, shit. I hope I remember anything about the fucking game. Okay, just poke me or just say hey when you're back in the chat. I don't want to ruin the game for you. So yeah. So Andromeda, for those that have played it in the chat, what do you think? What did you think? You know, was it worth the 5-year wait? I was throwing a tweet out. You like some parts of Andromeda. Well played, Trom. Well played. Other parts, even the premise felt a little iffy. What do you mean? I tried to compare the original series, which was what got you into games. When we played the ME series, there was a weight and a sense of urgency to everything, and the characters felt very real. Is that a finger gun emote from Adam? Yeah, it was hard to like anything about my writer. They were very much the reluctant hero. They had no training. They didn't want to be Pathfinder. And I just felt like there was a resentment for the role they were put in. Hey, Afro-Cuban, welcome. We're just chilling. Hey, Prinktella, how's small? Hi, my small child. How are you? We're just having a discussion about Andromeda. Is that what got you into the chat? Say Andromeda and you show up. So yeah, welcome Afro-Cuban, welcome Pring. We are having just chill convo IRL celebrating 3 years of streaming. And conversation turned to Andromeda, so we're just talking about it, how people felt about it, if they liked it, didn't like it. I feel a way about Andromeda because on the one hand, we waited 5 years for this game, and the diversity was a big step back. Yes, Egg Grandpa was amazing. Please give love to Anne LeMay and Ben Galinas for Egg Grandpa. It wasn't a dislike, Kalita. It was, and I don't want to say disappointment because I don't make games, but I do know how hard it is to make them. But there was just a dissatisfaction with the overall package, I guess. I felt like there are a lot of things left unresolved. There's no rhyme or reason to your side quests. You could pile up all these side quests and never actually do them, and there was no penalty. Yeah, I don't love it the way I love Mass Effect 1 through 3. Like, I don't have tons and tons of Andromeda merchandise other than the loot box and a t-shirt and a hoodie. I don't feel the connection to my Pathfinder that I feel with Shepard. You know, like, I've written about my Shepard, I've commissioned fan art of my Shepard, and there's not the same thing, there's not that same connection, that same, I want to play through the game again and again and again to get the story. And I realize I keep looking down instead of at the camera, I'm sorry. Sorry, I got distracted because 8-Bit Dylan is playing The Long Dark. I didn't think that was his jam. Maybe because it is now story mode, sorry. I mean, there were so many characters that I just disliked right off the bat. A 34-hour game would have been harder to deliver the content they tried to, Kalita. Oh, that sucks, Afro. I would say finish playing it. You know, the resolution did not feel good to me. It felt very contrived and very, we're giving you a storybook ending. There's no option to fail, and a lot of games don't give you that. A lot of games don't give you the option to fail in your mission to save the galaxy, save the world. You know, I got the game, I pre-ordered it. I didn't feel that same satisfaction. You know, I think it's telling that there's not going to be DLC. No, the writers were not mostly replacements. Right, so a thing about games writing that people may or may not understand is the writers are not always involved from day one. A lot of times things are done and then it's given to the writers and go, here, make a story fit this. Yeah, it was a struggle to finish the game because I'd been gone for a month. I had traveled, and I did not feel this, oh my god, I've been gone, I need to hurry up and get back to the game. I never missed my Pathfinder like I did my Shepard. So, there was not a connection. And when I finally finished it, I was like, okay, well that's done. I skipped a lot of side missions I picked up. I skipped a lot of stuff, like I didn't take on the Architects at all after one bullshit fight, and I know Malvin's laughing at me. Yeah. Someone can let that message go through. That's true, Pring. That's very true. That's how a lot of game stuff happens. Is that a lot of times things are built and then writers have to make the story fit around it versus giving people the chance to write the story and making the rest of it fit. I never actually met the character that was transphobic or transmisogynistic. The problem, from what I understand, is the character's trans. They reveal that immediately and also reveal their dead name pretty quickly, which most trans people would not do. A lot of people are like, excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, that's what happens, Sock Monkey. Sorry. I have the terrible habit of leaning that you all normally don't get to see. And so you're seeing me do the terrible things that I normally hide because I'm not on camera, because I like fidget, I lean. And if having just a background is there and me not playing a game is boring, please tell me. I can throw on a game that I can play with no real concentration. Oh, I lean all the time. Like when I'm playing Mafia and I have to lean around a corner and look, I literally lean in my chair. And I was like, I realized, I don't know, so one of the reasons I want to start doing more IRL streams is I'm still very uncomfortable on camera. I've been recorded, I did a podcast for 2 years. I'm still uncomfortable seeing myself because I'm looking at Chrome, I'm looking at the stream, and it's still very weird and awkward to me to watch myself. Like, I have been recorded, that Ubisoft talk that I did, I've watched the video exactly once. Other talks that I've done where I've been on a panel and whatever's happened, I find it very uncomfortable to watch myself. Like, I'm critiquing how I look in my head as I do this. I didn't like Jal. I shouldn't say I didn't like Jal. I liked Jal well enough. I did not get the thirst for Jal. I did not understand the fandom hunger for Jal. And I wish Liam had been better. Because on the one hand, there was Jacob, who was full of fail, and I did not like him. I felt like he totally snuck up on me and romanced me, and I didn't like him because there was the very stereotypical, his father was a deadbeat, we didn't know where his mom was, or his mom was dead, his father's off having this weird cult commune on another planet, very much a deadbeat dude. And then Jacob wasn't worth shit either, because he goes off and knocks up the scientist and is like, we're cool though if he survives to 3 and you do the Citadel DLC. We'll get to Gil's storyline in a minute, because I have feelings about Gil's storyline. I have many feelings about Gil's storyline. Because, okay, let me finish with Liam and then I'll get on to Gil. Like with Liam, I saw his personal mission, what they showed at PAX East. I saw that trailer, I fell in love with Liam, I thought it was hilarious, and I was really excited because he seemed to be a better character than Jacob, even though the same person wrote him. I'd hoped there'd been improvement. So on the one hand, we got Liam, his parents still alive, they're well off, but he's also a cop that can't stay a cop, and he failed at that, and he's just very immature, and his whole personal mission is like, they tried to play, I thought I played more for buddy cop laughs. It's like, dude, you're gonna get us all killed. So that just really turned me off of him. I was in the middle of trying to romance him, and I stopped. I was like, no thank you. I actually went after Suvi. I tried to go after Vetra, but I messed something up. I couldn't really get her to respond to me, even though she's supposed to be a romance option for both male and female writer. So there's that. Now, as for Gil and Jill, because fuck Jill. fuck Jill sideways. As someone who does not and will not have children, the storyline made me uncomfortable. It made me very uncomfortable. And the whole having to procreate and he's failing, and you know, the fact that he's gay and this whole thing about him being gay, that means he just can't have kids or doesn't want kids. That was a huge turnoff because there are many, many gay people who want kids, who want to have a family. And it just reinforces very heteronormative idea that gay people don't want children, but you can eventually talk them into it. Well, we saw Solus's romance. We can talk about Dragon Age in a minute. So yeah, the Gil and Jill thing just really put a bad taste in my mouth for what we could have had. Alright, I'm taking my shoes off. And that was something I didn't like. And like I said, I am someone who has opted out of having kids. I don't want them. And that just, it was a profoundly personally offensive / uncomfortable storyline. You can see my messy ass apartment, sorry. Right, Tron. Someone tweeted Lady Kardashian and tell her we're almost done talking about Andromeda. So I want to talk about Inquisition and Dragon Age overall as well. Because y'all know I got many, many Fenris feelings. Oh my god. Skyjack Legion. Stop. Please stop. Don't do it. Hang on. I'm gonna message Lady Kardashian. Like we're almost done. Come back.
You know what? Don't.
I was not aware Lady Kardashian had not entirely played the game, so that was my fault. Hey Kaylin, how are you? You got every achievement? I so could not do that. There's a lot in that game where I'm like, there's not enough in the world to make me want to get every achievement. I rarely 100% at games. Oh, Zaid Masuni? Zaid? Yeah, we're winding down. I want to talk about Dragon Age. You played all the Dragon Ages, right, Lady Kardashian? Not so much closed. They merged it with another studio, and they're going to move to a new location. Wow, I could not do it. Y'all saw. How I struggled with that fucking Deathbringer. What was I looking for? I was looking for a link. Fenris Zev Dorian. Hang on, I was actually looking for... Monver shared it on Facebook, and I was looking for it. Hang on, I'm just looking for the post. I think Monver shared it today. Hang on. Oh yeah, Monver's Mr. August for Game Dev's Men of Game Dev calendar if anyone has that calendar. Food, get food. Yeah, so there's the article from Gama Sutra today. So yeah, it looks like they're merging with another company and, well, another part of the studio, but BioWare Montreal, as we knew it, is going to be gone. Which sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, Kotaku broke the story about it a little while ago, but everyone was like, nah, it's Kotaku, and some people didn't want to believe it. They thought it was rumor mongering, but this post today in Gama Sutra confirms it. So yeah. So other stuff. Fenris. Yes, let's talk about Fenris. My favorite prickly elf. How do people feel about Fenris in the chat? Because he's my fave, and actually, I'm going to change my background to Fenris while we talk. Because hey, Fenris. Pretty bastard. So what is it you love about him, Kalita? You haven't played DA2 yet? Well, okay. I'm trying to find my favorite screenshot. It's after he goes in the fade. Because being Fenris, he went with the Templars. Where the fuck is this screenshot? Wait, it's Wednesday. Mike Laidlaw went on. I might go host Mike once I'm done. I was not expecting him to stream. Speaking of BioWare. Sorry, I'm looking for this one particular screenshot. Because it's like my absolute favorite one of Fenris. There we go. And it's 9 o'clock. That's early for Mike to be on. So this is not actually Fenris, for those watching the stream. This is my Fenquisitor, which, Kalita, you'll be happy that I figured out why Inquisition was crashing. So when I stream tomorrow, on my regular day, you will be able to see your Fenris. Fenquisitor. What's that stuff, Monkey? But I found mods in Inquisition to let me have Fenris to a degree. Someone made just his markings for like chin and throat. They're not all over markings, which no one has made that I know of. I've seen that one. Sock Monkey. The only thing that has ever bothered me about that art is the face. The face is very young and wafy looking for the body. Modding for DAI is hard because it uses frostbite. Someone shared them on Tumblr, and I messaged them and asked if they were ever going to upload it, and they never replied to me. So, I actually downloaded all the modding shit and said I was going to learn how to mod, and I was like, nope. Yeah, I'm not feeling that fan art. Actually, let me... shit, where is... Where is my fan art folder? Because I've got a lot. I've commissioned a lot of Fenris fan art. And since searching is broken on Tumblr, let me just see if I can. Images. That's creepy. That's an IRL version of Fenris. No. Yeah, I think the search results are skewed based on my personal search history. A lot of these are cosplay photos, a lot of whitewash Fenris. No, thank you. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be. That is not Fenris. I don't know what the fuck they did to that. Okay, that's really not a good Fenris. Alright, I'm looking on... This is interesting. Not that I would put Fenris in any of this, but it's interesting. His lips are too much. Welcome back, Tom. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Wow. Sorry about the Google search link. That's not what I wanted. So yeah, I mean, Kalita, I had to. That now, the caveat being, for anyone who's playing on PC and wants these mods, is the mod to give everyone their markings will mess up. Well, basically, if you go in the Black Emporium, you will crash your game. I've seen that one a lot. I'm not sure how I feel about it, honestly. I mean, it's really good. It's really well done. The composition's amazing. But I always feel like Fenris is still really pale. Well, I like the fact that he has realistic looking body. But I'm also thinking if your dick was scrunched up like that, it would be really uncomfortable. The way that his tights are scrunched up at his waist. No worries, Sock Monkey. Well, look at the art, Kalita. You can tell where they tried to, you know, suggest which way he's laying. And I'm like, that just looks hella uncomfortable, but I don't have a dick, so I'm not sure how comfortable or uncomfortable that would be. Kalita. Look, I'm a juvenile too. We're almost the same age. I see 69 and I still giggle. So I'm just saying that just looks hella uncomfortable. That's me. Alright, I'm gonna stop leaning that way so you can stop seeing my messy ass couch. I'm just like, it makes me uncomfortable. But now you can see the, I don't know if you can actually see it, the Dragon Age Inquisition poster I've got behind me that Monger gave me. So yeah, Fenris is my favorite, followed by Zephyrin. I'm saying, Oh, really, Tom? I mean, it's not bad. I can actually trim my camera because the camera was not cropped. Omi, I'm so happy to see you. I'm surprised you're here with mic streaming. Welcome, Omi. Oh my god, your emotes are always adorable. Zev, that kinky freak. Now, the interesting thing about Zevran is that a lot of people view him a certain way, and that's because the game kind of gives you this impression. But Zevran's romance is actually one of the deeper romances in Origins. And if you don't talk to Zevran, or worse, if you kill him, and I've seen people kill Zevran, you never learn his story. You never learn what's behind him. How are you, Omi? What are you doing? You're multitasking? What is Mike playing? Oh, that Fenris is scary, and I've actually never seen that one. I've seen a red lyrium Fenris as well. And that's just creepy. Because who was I chatting with? I was chatting with someone about what if Fenris became a warden, or what would happen if he got infected with red lyrium. I know, right, Kadashing? I'm just like, nope, time to go. Time to really go. Success. This is a triumph. Making a note here. Huge success. That's as much singing as you're going to get out of me ever. So... yeah, so theories on if Fenris became a warden So if Fenris became a warden or if Fenris got tainted with red lyrium, what do you think would happen? I personally think if he became a warden, he would get, like, super OP overpowered. And it would be frightening. Assuming the taint did not immediately kill him. Because lyrium is alive, as we found out. So, wow, I rolled my eyes a lot. Sorry, I just looked at the stream. I think, assuming the taint did not kill him right away and he survives the joining, or whatever happens to make him a warden, I think he would be, like, over the top OP. Agree, don't agree, don't care, speak up in the chat. And conversely, what if he got infected with red lyrium because lyrium is alive? No problem, Galen. Hey, Sailor Scooby, how are you? What are you agreeing with? How are you liking Final Fantasy 12, Omi? I'm stuck. You're noping out the back door. Well, what do you think would happen, Kalita? Do you think he would be, he would be frightening OP? Because if lyrium's alive and red lyrium is infected or corrupted, then would he then immediately become a red lyrium warrior if he got the blight? Because is that what happens to lyrium since it's alive once it gets infected with the blight? Or would it be like Aveline's husband and he would die fairly quickly because he's got lyrium running all through him? But I guess that's the question, Lady Kadashing, because if the blight is what infects lyrium and turns it red, and if Fenris contracts the blight, would then his lyrium turn red, and would he be a red lyrium? Would he become on the equivalent of a red lyrium Templar? Or would he simply get the blight, and the joining would stop the taint for a while? Well, here's the thing. The joining doesn't always let you survive. I mean, as we see in Awakening and in Origins, you don't always survive the joining. So assuming he survives the joining. I don't think he'd turn into a ghoul, but I think he'd be like Samson. But he would also be ridiculously overpowered. Because he's got a perpetual power source. It's in his skin. But there's also the little bit of meta and lore that a mage needs to maintain his markings. So if Daenerys is dead, he joins the Templar, or he joins the Wardens, and let's say his lyrium's corrupted because of the Blight, and there's no mage to maintain his markings, what happens then? Does he become self-sufficient because he has the taint? I think it would spread because it's in his skin. I think it's more than skin deep. Because if it was just skin deep, would he have that same power? Wouldn't eventually he shed the lyrium because your skin grows and sheds every few months? How far? I mean, you'd have to dig pretty deep. Kalita, you are 12. For the lyrium to stay in his skin, it would have to go beyond the basic epidermis.
Be extremely mysterious, even to the point of soundlessness. Thereby,
Because everything I've seen about the ritual makes it sound like okay, get this out of your system. So he'd maybe get, what, 10 years as a warden versus the 20 or 30 others do, Lady Kardashian? Because remember, mage wardens get a shorter time. And I keep fidgeting with the Apple TV remote. That's what's in my hand. Okay, so let's theorize here. So, assuming right off the bat he survives the taint, the joining, or getting tainted, however he becomes a warden. I see you, Tom. You're giggling. I'm just gonna keep saying taint now because I know it's making you all giggle. I think it pervades his body pretty deeply because he literally goes into the fade. He phases and has to be able to sustain that to rip someone's heart out. Y'all are just gonna start saying taint in the chat just to giggle. So I think. Oh my god, you 12-year-olds. So assuming he becomes a warden, and his lyrium is deeper than skin deep, and get your jokes out about deeper. He then becomes OP, but the corruption is accelerated because, god damn it, Trom. Because it is all over his body versus whatever initial transmission method someone gets the blight. You all are utterly 12 years old. I adore all of you, but you're all 12. My cat is ignoring all of you in grooming. So, okay, so it's pretty straightforward that Fenris would be OP, and the Blight would take him much faster. So are we agreed on that, pretty much? I love you too, Kalita. So, Fenris, Zevran. Let's talk about Dorian. because I know a lot of people feel a way about Dorian. I know that a lot of people don't like Dorian strictly because of who wrote him, or they feel he was a stereotype. I am biased because I really like Dorian, and I really connected with his story. Actually, let me find it. Because it is one of the episodes I'm really, really proud of. Where we had David on. Oh, Lady Up here is on Mixer, but I'm not stopping my stream. Hang on, I'm just trying to find this episode. Where is it? Sorry, I'm looking for the episode with David on it. Because we had a streak of BioWare folks on the show for a while. Yes, Mohawk Dorian is best Dorian. So, for anyone who's never heard it, that is the episode where I had David on. And we talked for almost 3 hours. We talked about what it meant for him to write Dorian. I can't hear the playlist anymore, so I'm glad you all are enjoying it. I literally can't hear it. It's down so low, I cannot hear it. I mean, I've got plenty of Mohawk Dorian. I even have an unedited bowl somewhere in my screenshots folder. Well, I should say in a folder on my desktop. Sorry. An all-canon clear party, but they didn't all get along. I think those were I was disappointed more than anything. Like, it made sense, but I wanted a happy clear family and clear parent company. That makes sense, Sailor Scooby. Yeah, Dorian is... I wish people would stop whitewashing him, though. I really wish people would stop doing that. So let's talk about that uncomfortable subject since we're talking about Dorian. Whitewashing and fandom and race fail and fuckery. Look, Kalita, look. Dorian is not either of those because Thetis does not exist. But he is brown. He has that ambiguous brown that characters are when they don't want to say where he's from. But he's from Tevinter. Tevinter is based off the old Roman Empire. And it makes sense that people from Rome would have had an olive complexion. But I'm a little weird about people making allegory to actual places that exist. True, Rome, but, you know, Tevinter doesn't actually exist. But I had someone arguing with me that Dorian was Indian. And I was like, his voice actor is Indian. He is not Indian. He is also a character in a place that does not actually exist. Kalita, I have one question. Why do so many folks suck? Why is it so difficult just to leave people as they are? All white is all boring. Because, Kalita, this goes back to why I do what I do. A lot of it is, so this, if it turns into a lecture, I'm sorry, please stop me. A lot of what happens with games and other media is that white has been fed to us as the default. It's been fed to us as the default for so long that when it's not the default, people kind of lose their shit. And they act, they act like people, creators, showrunners, movie makers, are being forced to shoehorn diversity in where it didn't exist. And you can't make a creator do anything. No one is ever putting a gun to someone's head and making them put a black character in, or a trans character, or Latino character, or what have you. Finally having characters of color in Inquisition was partially because Frostbite can finally render dark skin well. Which is why Vivienne initially was a white woman. I don't know how many people knew that. Vivienne looked very much like a snow ice queen. Girl. That whitewash Vivienne. No, there was someone the very same day that Vivienne was released, they whitewashed her in fan art. That was not just a mod. No, Kaylin, it was art that someone did the same day Vivienne was released. So it was both a mod and it was fan art that someone did because they thought that her face, especially her lips and her nose, were not they thought that her nose and her lips were not attractive. So, and actually here's an article on Unwinnable about whitewashing. Vivienne was gorgeous, but and the thing is, it was someone who, let me see what this is. Oh, that thread is gone on NeoGAF. Okay. I am not authenticating to your fucking... Okay. I googled for whitewash Vivienne, and I'm trying to see if that fan art comes up. Oh, there it is. I found it. Oh, and they reblogged it from me. Ooh. So here it is. I apologize in advance. You all are going to be mad. But this is the shit that happened. The same day that... Hey, Violet Rosemary. Oh, that message did not... So, that link I just posted is the art. Yeah. That is the shit people were doing when Vivienne came out. Yeah, I might have had a moment when I responded to that, because that long ass reply with the art of Vivienne. I might have called everybody out every fucking name. Yeah, so that first pick, I feel like I need something stronger to talk about this fucking subject. So that first one from Unwinnable, that mod was being passed around, and I saw it on Tumblr because somebody was trying to have a discussion in the modding community about whether or not these mods were okay. You can imagine how well that went. And well, see, here's the thing, Afro-Cuban. When you do that, when you race bend characters, people lose their shit. Yeah, the first one was from a mod, Kalita. But if you race bend a character, then they lose all their shit. But that's another discussion. And so, what was happening on Tumblr? Somebody was trying to have this. What's Domino? Someone was trying to have this community discussion about mods and if whitewashing mods are bad, and it was like the simple answer: yes. Yeah, I might have had a moment about that fucking thing. I mean, there's someone who made a... Yeah, I found a whitewashed Dorian mod. Luckily the page is gone. Oh, this is about cosplay. Because once again, we have to have this conversation. Oh, yeah. Because again, we have to have this conversation every fucking year. Hey, Josh, how are you? Oh my god, why are you up? Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Thank you. I will talk with you soon, Josh. Please go get some sleep. Thank you so much for stopping by. Go the fuck to sleep, Josh. Go. No, pink is so not a normal color. So yeah, that's the thing that happens. Thank you so much, Josh. Thank you. You're wonderful. I hope you have wonderful, wonderful sleep. Good stream today from what I saw. Josh is wonderful. So thank you. Thank you so much. You're adorable. Love your face. Hug bear. Go to sleep. Josh is an awesome streamer that I follow, so please give him a follow. It's great. Now my voice is getting croaky. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so we keep rambling. I know I'm rambling. I know, Josh. I'm very happy to see you. So what else can we talk about, y'all? We've been on for, someone do uptime. Does it work? I don't know if uptime actually works anymore. Nope, uptime does not. Uptime does not work. When did I go on? Muxie should be able to tell me. I've been on a whole hour. Oh wow, and I missed a follow. Thank you, Cyber Gorilla. See, this is what I'm worried about, that I'm boring. Oh, an hour 25? Then Muxie is lying to me. When do you think we'll hear about another DA game? I'm thinking by E3 next year. If that, because I think everything's going to be focused on Anthem for a while. I don't know, I worry, Sock Monkey, if I'm boring. What, Bumble? Hey, welcome back, Cade. Looking forward to streaming. Well, all of the Mafia content is done, unless I replay it. I have Battlefield 1, which I've not played at all. I have The Last Guardian, which I need to open and install. I've got Persona 5, but unless Atlas relaxes their streaming restrictions entirely, I'm not streaming it. I'm still looking at that Bumble like, what the fuck? Sorry, I'm leaning over to see my games. Final Fantasy 15 is actually getting a co-op mode. I know, well, I shouldn't say I know, that sounds very self-aggrandizing. I worry that I'm boring because I'm doing this totally off the cuff. And I don't have a script, I'm just talking about whatever happens in the chat, so I feel very awkward. Spoiler, I'm a very awkward person, and I'm an introvert, and this is really pushing my boundaries to be on stream and be on camera and look at myself. So, we could talk about that and be really uncomfortable. What is what, Violet Rosemary? You're gonna make me blush, Slap Monkey. Well, the thing is, I did a podcast for 2 years. This should not be scary, but I was also behind a mic and no one saw me. So, it's a little different being on mic. I don't know, I have very... So now it's turning into confession hour, fuck it. I was gonna stop the stream, but fuck it. Let's just keep talking. I'm hypercritical of myself. I am very aware of every single flaw. And because the view we have of ourselves is distorted, welcome back, Simwife. Look, I'm weird. I'm very weird. Melvin's met me IRL. She can attest to this. But it's hard because the view you have of yourself is not your actual. Oh no! Are you angry, Simwife? What's happening? This is delving way too much into this shit that, I didn't do anything, Trom. I was here the whole time. Oh, thanks, Kalita. Okay, look, you and your swords. So it's hard because there's the self that you think you are seeing versus what other people see. right, Trom? Like, hey, you burned up the grill on the first day living in the house, so you can't say shit to me, said wife. And there's the actual what you look like. And I have very weird feelings about that and very conflicted, and it's hard for me. The grill's gonna follow you forever. It is very hard for me to find anything I like about myself when it comes to photos, when it comes to seeing myself. K-Dig! Hey, boo! Hey, love. Welcome. Okay, good. Have your Patron. Chill. How to phrase this? I feel a way about how I look, and thanks, Tom. Yeah, that's true. It's not monkey. The thing is, I'm good, Kiddig. It is 3-year Streamversary, so we're just chilling and chatting. What's on your mind? Holler at us. Throw a question in the chat. That's where we're at. Been talking for a couple hours. So Sock Monkey brought up a good point about the fact that there's complexes in industries to make you feel like shit if you don't look like a certain way. If you are not, size 2, blonde, blue-eyed, and double D's. Aw, thanks. Aw, thanks, Skyjack. What am I going to play now that Horizon Zero Dawn is done? That's a really good question. I've got so many Steam games I could play. I actually want to go back and play Witcher 2 and Witcher 3 on PC. Because I've got them on PC. The beta for Final Fantasy 15 co-op just came out. So if it's streamable, I may do that. I actually want to replay Mafia. I want to replay Witcher. Like, start fresh, really a brand new playthrough. I want to finish the Uncharted collection. I've only played through Uncharted 1. I have some games that you gave me on Steam Cluedo that I need to play. I'm iffy on... I'm iffy on Final Fantasy 13. Friday the 13th. Only because without a dedicated group of people to play with, I don't know that I'd have fun. I got Until Dawn because it is free this month on PSN. PS Plus. I had Bloodborne for like a week. I sent it to a friend. I have Destiny. I barely play it because everyone I know has played it and maxed out. I've got Overwatch. I can stream that. I have Final Fantasy 12. I need a guide. I'm so fucking lost. I am so lost in Final Fantasy. It's terrible. Let's see. I have Last Guardian. Haven't played that yet. Fuck, what is this game? I'm sorry. I'm leaning over to see. I don't know Sailor Scooby. Oh. I have Tekken 7. I haven't finished story mode. I've gotten Justice 2. I haven't finished story mode. Actually, I've finished story mode on Justice. Let me Google that and see what the deal is. That there's no stream ban on Persona 5. I may actually go ahead and start playing it on stream. I've gotten as far as naming my character. I'm looking for something about Persona 5. Okay, what I'm finding is dated April 27th. Is that you will still get punished for streaming the whole game. Okay, let me catch a sale on that, K-Dig, because money. Didn't Adam stream it all the way through? I know Pretty Pixel did and didn't get in trouble. I'm sorry, Adam Coble streamed it. As far as I can tell, well, I think Adam's also using a capture card. Everything I'm finding is dated in April. I don't see anything past April. Okay, November 19th, just before the story's final act. The thing is, I don't want to... if I play a game, I want to play it all the way through on stream. Yeah, everything I'm finding still says you cannot stream the whole game. Yep, everything on Atlas still says... still says you can only stream up to November 19th in the game. So I won't be sharing it on stream. Oh yeah, Violet Rosemary. I don't follow Dance Gaming. Okay, K-Dig, let me know. I have the soundtrack. It was part of the pre-order. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna play it, but it's a very lengthy game. So, it's something I would love to stream, but I just think their rules about streaming it are really ridiculous. Mike Laidlaw actually stopped streaming it once they announced those rules. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the soundtrack was a download for it. So, yeah, as long as I'm gonna be punished for streaming the whole thing, then I'm not gonna do it. Yeah. And Scoop, please avoid saying lame. So yeah. I have Final Fantasy 12. That is my most current one beside Steam purchases. I played Dream Daddy. I have other avenues I could play, but I hate Brian. Go get food, Lady Kardashian. I'm gonna probably stop at 10 p.m. my time, which is about 15 minutes. So my voice, I can tell my voice is kind of giving out. Thanks, Scooby. Bible thump. Is that an emote? Oh no, I won't still be on in a couple hours, so I'll be midnight. I will stream tomorrow, and I'll probably be a Funquisitor. Or something else. But I want to have like a chill IRL stream on my stream anniversary. Yeah, Kaylin, there's a lot of queerbaiting from what I understand. I've never played the Persona games. I had Persona 3. A friend lent it to me, and I didn't get through it. I never played Persona 4 Golden. So, yeah. Interesting, Stop Monkey. Yeah, Persona 4, from what I could tell, had some queerbaiting in it. Like the dude who seems to not know, I forget, I don't know the characters' names that well. But the guy who fights himself and is kind of like this allegory for coming out, if I remember correctly. So, oh, thanks, Kalita. Yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow. Hopefully you will be around. Kanji, that's who it is? Okay. Yeah, I feel like that storyline was kind of, let's see, what time tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Probably be 11 a.m. my time, because I've got a meeting at 7:30. And I can't be up super late Friday because I will be at the shop all day Friday getting my hair done. Punch McPlank chest. That's fine if you're not sure, Rosemary. Yeah, so I don't know. Persona's one of those things where it's like, it appeals to me because it reminds me of my year in Japan with actual things like the ramen shop, all the places. Oh, okay, Trom. Yeah, I want to get some time in with Funquisitor. Knock on wood, nothing crashes. I also really want to change my icon on Twitch, but every time I try to change it, it doesn't work. It literally just doesn't save. You should stream, Cade. You should totally stream. Night, Kalita, thank you so much. Love you too. Yeah, I miss matcha. I was in New York. Yeah, I was in New York. And there's a very small Japanese-style ice cream shop that had matcha ice cream. I was so happy. Because I have not had good matcha ice cream in a long time. I've got ube ice cream sitting in the freezer. I will never, ever, ever do a social eating stream, just so you all know. The concept kind of creeps me out. And as a fat black chick, that does not appeal to me at all. I just feel like it's a little weird and it creeps me out. It's me, if other people do it, cool. But I have no interest in having anyone watch me eat. We say matcha, and suddenly a wild Omi appears. Omi, are you anywhere, like, near New York? Because there is a Japanese-style ice cream in Chinatown, mind you, that had matcha and red bean ice cream. Really, Sat Monkey? Oh. Interesting. I have not had red bean ice cream, mostly just because I don't like red bean anything. I'll eat it, but in very small doses. Gotcha, Omi. Yes, make Lee send you matcha cheesecake. Well, you're close enough, it could actually work out. Can you get it like freeze-dried or something? Or frozen and shipped? I'm not sure I'd want chocolate on my matcha ice cream, but okay. Now I think when I end the stream, I'm gonna open up that ube ice cream. Who knows what ube is in the chat? Yes, isn't ube amazing? Ube is a purple yam. It is often found in Filipino food. That French toast that I posted yesterday, was it yesterday? Was it this morning? Yesterday. Let me find a picture of it. Actually, I've got a photo on my phone of ube ice cream. is the actual ube ice cream I've got in the freezer right now. Apparently ube ice cream is a category on Pinterest. God, that looks disgusting. Sorry. There's a waffle cone, like, with squid ink, and it was really, really dark chocolate and purple ice cream. It looked weird. Scooby, I will actually be back in San Francisco September 12th. I'm coming to speak at Twitch, actually. So I put a link in the chat with ube ice cream. It's a Pinterest board. I'm actually going to speak at Twitch. I will, ironically, go to talk about safety and streaming, even though they didn't accept my panel for TwitchCon. So, yeah. Diana, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I'll probably ask you to go to TwitchCon for us again, because I just don't think money-wise it'll work out. Yeah, I'm just waiting on finalization of the travel, because sweet, sweet summer person that was arranging my travel was like, oh, you can fly in that morning. I was like, no, I can't. I'm a 5-hour flight. I'm not sure that works. So hopefully they can put me up for 2 nights in a hotel and fly me out the day before. I mean, even if I get there like 4 in the afternoon, I can still do dinner with people. So I'd love to see Andrea as well. So yeah, and it will be streamed on the Twitch Office channel. So if you follow this channel, I think it's Twitch Office. It does show like literally everyone who's on. Yep, Twitch Office. So yeah, that is what I'll be doing. Right now, it's scheduled for September 12th. 4:30 p.m. Pacific, which is 6:30 my time. Oh, cool. I will let you know, Scooby, because the thing is they were like, oh, come the same day. I was like, you don't understand. I cannot take the risk of same-day flight in case something happens. So I will let you know. Actually, I should check my email when I stop the stream to see if they came back with flight info. So, but yeah, September 12th, 4:30 Pacific. I will be presenting at the Twitch Office, and they will stream it. They said if I was uncomfortable, they wouldn't, but I'm totally fine with them streaming it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here because it's almost 10 o'clock for me, and now I really want that ice cream. But let's go see what Mike Laidlaw's doing, because I've missed a lot of his streams. He is playing Final Fantasy XII. Let's go give him a Cypher raid. So good night. I'll see you in Mike's stream. Go say hi. I'm gonna throw my host. You're so welcome, Sailor Scooby and Sock Monkey and everyone in the chat. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks again, Trom, for the donation. Thanks for the bits. And I'll be on tomorrow at my normal stream time, probably around 11 a.m. Central, with either Fenquisitor or Final Fantasy XII. Either way. So let's go hang out in Mike's chat and see what he's doing. I will see you over there. Bye.